Assalamualaikum and hi to everyone. My name is Nur Akmariza. Me and my group mates will explain about the cultural environments. We will explain about the issue, the specific example, recommendation and conclusion about the cultural environments. What is cultural environment? A cultural environment is a set of beliefs, practices, costume and behavior that are found to be common to everyone that is living within a certain population. The cultural environment can shape the way each person develops, influencing ideology and personality. The cultural environment is a unique cultural, social, and economic resources for every country. Cultural environment and special features for them provide unique advantages to the region and place, serve as a platform for the development of local communities and create many business opportunities. However, every cultural environment has its own issues. Culture is strongly influenced by the environment. Among the issues that may be different with each country is in terms of language and communication. In fact, in terms of employee and family adjustment is also different in each country.
Hello everyone, my name is Salasi Binti Ahad and I would like to share about the issue related with culture environment. The most common issue related with culture environment are culture shock. Culture shock is a process of adapting and adjusting to a new and different culture when one moves to culture environment which is different from their own culture. Anyone who traveling abroad, either as a tourist or on business purpose, may experience culture differences in terms of language, food, hygiene, dress, and attitude time. These differences can be a difficulties for people who required to live and work in a new country, and they may experience culture shock. Culture shock will affect decision making in the organization and will lead to a negative feelings toward a host nation. For example, many expatriates are uncertain of how to react in an environment or situation that they were not used to. So, in order to avoid from experiencing culture shock, people within the organization, especially managers, need to know how to communicate and interact with the host country nations. It includes well-prepared, confident, and ready to handle anything to adjust naturally. Thank you.
Another issue in culture environment is convergent hypothesis. This research tends to focus on micro level, for example, organizational structure and also technology used by MNEs across the cultures. Convergent hypothesis become more established because there are many of researchers found this research is difficult to give up. It also asserts that making a modern economy market and the companies, it will lead to the changes of the economy system, organization, and also will lead to the changes of the company management. Implementation of the modern management in market economy also implies accepting of the assumptions, values, and norms. Although they can be an effective market economy and company management, it cannot be truly if the basic of the assumptions supporting them are not be accepted. Market economy cannot be exist if entrepreneurship cannot be developed.
Ethic perspective on a culture means that your own or someone else requires even more work. It means that you not only need to understand the ethnic perspective or the culture in question, but you must also be able to emotionally detach yourself from that culture. It is an outsider's views in the sense that allow one to become a detached, impartial, empirical analyst of the culture. The presence of local or national policies that deviated from this value clearly suggested that this local practice needed to be modified. International human resource managers should have clear knowledge about both with regard to accept customs and values of the nation as well as his understanding and his view about their values and customs. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Especially expatriates have problems in adapting to culture environment issue. This is because the culture environment issue is not unfamiliar in a company, as can be seen in the case study where Apple Incorporation have corporate culture problems due to confidentiality. It causes a decrease in work ethic within the employee. To address this, people organization need to play an important role in ensuring that this problem is addressed by changing the culture of its organization to reduce but not necessarily eliminate the fighting force. This proposal focuses on reducing combat vulnerabilities without losing the benefit of a combined approach within the company. Also, Apple is able to integrate new cultural properties to ensure business remains relevant given trends and changes in information technology, cloud services, digital content distribution, and the consumer electronic industry environment.